Siam Paragon. We're out today because it's hot and
it's air conditioned, you say, on Paragon.
Free air conditioning. Let's go and check out Siam Paragon. Oh my, I'll get that around the wrong way many times throughout the video. Paragon, Siam Paragon. Last time I was here was probably 8 years ago. It's another one of the big malls here in the centre of Bangkok, and quite popular. What do you go? Is the aquarium still here?
I don't know. I've never gone to it.
What about the wax works? Is it still here?
Don't know that either.
See, that's how long ago since I've been to Siam Paragon. But we thought, I said, free air conditioning. They really do some nice little layups of water, don't they? Yeah. Anyway, stick around and we'll go on, just check it out. Well, we'll just chat about...
It's a great mall, so there's a lot to see.
Chat about not being bored in Thailand.
Well,
Jerry's never bored in Thailand. Yeah, right, okay. A little bit. Check out his channel here. Okay. What's this little gizmo, eh? I don't know, is he cleaning the floor or is he looking for troublemakers? I don't know.
yes.
You never can tell, can you?
No, unless there's a little person in there, there's one less job for someone.
Dalek. He's a Dalek.
Could be.
Yeah, so Jerry's telling me the fact that this was the first Tiffany's that opened in Thailand.
Yep.
As you can see, this little area out here is all very much the high-so, you know, like, I want to be something. I want to be something, so I need to spend money something sort of person.
Yeah.
They're the sort of shoppers, yeah.
That's not us.
That's not us, yeah.
Unless it's equipment for your gaming or a guitar.
Well, I know where to get my gear from, you know, like you just go online and search it. But yes, some people will like these type of malls. I said, we like the air conditioning. It's really sort of nice and crisp in here. Sometimes air conditioning in this sort of weather can feel still humid inside. You notice that?
Well,
Takes
I
a
would
bit.
say right now I like this a whole lot better than outside.
It is a whole lot better than outside right now.
A whole lot better.
We're pushing, I think, 39 today.
This whole wing is all brand new. All of the high-end shops they put into this wing.
He said, I don't think come through on the thing because the microphone points that way and I'm pointing away from them. So this is all the high-end new shops that have been put in recently. Yeah, not where I normally shop, but seriously. You can get that for probably at the market for what, 300 baht?
Yeah, it's about right.
Probably
And that
cost
would be
6,000, 7,000, yeah.
Easily.
What is it with people, the way they want to spend money these days? Like, what, people run around and look at the back of your shirt to see where the brand come from? I don't know. Is that what it really takes these days to be somebody? Well, people are going to learn, I said like my last video, just take it easy. Just life is simple.
All right, but I do want to say something. If I had the jack for it, I would spend it.
Yeah, well, yeah. Can't take it with you.
Right.
Yeah, you can't take it with you, but of course, if you want to make it last, you got to be very careful.
Yes.
But yeah, like as I said in the last video, and it's just a bit of a theme. We're just talking about life in Thailand and the sort of things that you need to think about. As I said, you know, moving abroad. Some points in there we talked about. Chris hit me up today, but look, there's Chris's channel just there, okay? Chris hit me up today. Well, you didn't even give me a shout. I did. I used your name in the video. What are you talking about? people
Tie it together.
Tie it together, yeah. Yeah, but I said, you're on a different platform. You're on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, so it's all good. Share and share.
I do want to say,
share
though,
and enjoy. Share and enjoy.
You talked about people doing a budget and then adding 20%.
Yeah.
I think you're correct, but the percent should be a little higher because unexpected expenses always come up. In my 6.5 years here, I've seen it way too often. So be a little more cautious.
Well, I had unexpected expenses in my budget. You know, we bought the MG.
Right.
I planned to pretty much rent all my life here, and my rental budget was 15,000 baht a month. That's what I had set as my limit. But then Shania sort of said, you know, like, let's buy a house. Well, I'd rather have the rent go to her effectively than pay off a mortgage to give her an asset than to give it to put it in somebody else's pocket. But yeah, these are the sort of things. We're going to be talking about this over the next few weeks. So stay tuned on that. Hit that subscribe button down below. We talk about this sort of stuff that doesn't really get talked about that much. You know, like I don't use the term cost of living. I use the term, you know, what does it cost on a daily basis to do this, that, and the other. You know, I do my little, you know, restaurant pop up there, or I think it's that side I put it. You know, I give you the price of, you know, eggs in the fish market, but you know, let you work it out. You know, if I just bought that food, you can work out what works for you. I don't have to get really sort of too fussed with that sort of stuff, if you know what I mean. But Thailand's going to be one of those sort of things. You can easily fall into a spiral of debt, to want a better word, if you don't stick to your budgets. You know, as I said, we did the MG, we mortgaged. We got a mortgage, the whole thing. But still, outside that, in my budget, it meant the fact that I had less party time. That's how I equalised it out, because as I said, the rent or the mortgage is 10,000 baht more than I would have probably spent in a month. And that was the sort of money I was spending going out and, you know, being reckless on a Friday night.
Yeah, but we're not happy about you not going out as much. You were my wingman for going out.
Oh, you don't need a wingman.
Oh, I do. I don't like going out alone.
Anyway, we've done the loop.
Let's go up.
I wanted to find a storyboard to sort of see what's actually in this place. They do have a storyboard over here. Okay, so I can see from the storyboard here, the basement still has the oceanarium, so that's still there. Where was the top one? There was Madame Tussauds, wasn't it? I don't see it there anymore. That moved, did it? So it does look like the aquarium's still here. I can't find a listing for Madame Tussauds, which was the waxworks. Things change here in Thailand all the time. I think a lot of things didn't really survive the COVID issue.
Yep.
But anyway.
But then so many new places have come into their place.
It changes. Amazing. It's a very dynamic place here in Thailand, it really is. There's like 3 different buildings that make up this little Siam Paragon group. There's Siam Paragon, there's Siam Discovery, and there's the one we walked in off to on
Siam Centre, I think.
Siam Centre, which is off the BTS north end. Yeah, so I got a feeling that Madame Tussauds is still here, but it was in Siam Discovery, which is the one on the other side. We'll probably do those 2 shops, I don't know, next week or the week after. I don't want to run around. It's you know, like, you know, I want to go and have drinks about 3:30, and it's already 3 o'clock. So there you go. But yeah, I thought we'd just take you to the SeaWorld thing, just give you a bit of a heads up at the front there, so you know what you're looking at when you get here. It's on the, I suppose, the east side exit is the best way to get to it from Siam BTS. If you know your maps and how to tell direction and everything else. You'd be surprised how many people come to Thailand and have got no idea of a general compass of what way north is. You know, me being Southern Hemisphere, I just had absolutely no problem figuring out where north was when I got here.
I couldn't tell you north, south, east, west, or anything else.
You got a compass on your own.
If it wasn't for GPS,
yeah.
I couldn't go around the block. It's the truth.
Yeah, I did orienteering when I was a kid, and I know how to read the stars and shit like that, but that doesn't help you in the daytime. You don't see any of the stars. Anyway, sea life, there we go. We're not going to actually go in, so 10 a.m. to 20 p.m. I don't know if there's anything you actually can see here without actually paying money. I do see we saw Madame Tussauds is still here.
I've been down here.
Alright, so they're still mentioning Madame Tussauds. I guess it must be still here. It's obviously in the Discovery Centre. Now, I'm not going to go in and show you the SeaWorld thing because I've been there like 8 years ago, and you can only see one SeaWorld to see them all. Australia's like aquarium is quite big. And there's an example of what you might get with Madame Tussauds. If you want to get your photo taken with Tom Cruise, why not? He's looking a bit on the young side there.
Yeah.
I think they did update the model.
Still looks like he had his plastic surgery. His face is rather stiff.
Yeah, who knows? Anyway, this is SeaWorld. So they give you an idea of the price here. I can't really zoom in, I don't think. The camera doesn't do that. I think it's said $14.60 for an adult. And I'm just waiting for the thing to change over there. $12.50 for a child. It's not cheap, but you can get a combo deal, and I'm pretty sure the combo deal for $17.75 will give you a ticket for here as well as a ticket for Madame Tussauds. That was the deal that was running for us when I came here last. Like, I'm going to put a few little photos sliding over the top of the video here in the corner, probably one of these corners here, probably that one there or something. You know, we've shot with it, like it's an aquarium, but for those who haven't been here, it's actually not a bad aquarium. It's, you know, definitely. I think for the, well, what's that? $50. Well, no, $60 for the two places. You know, $30 a head for each place if you want to do that math.
Beats going all the way to San Diego to see
Oh
it
yeah,
there.
it beats flying. Beats flying to Australia to see the Australian aquarium. You know, in Australia you're going to see an aquarium and probably an opera house if you're going to spend. And that's going to. I think I did the Skywalk on Central Point Tower. That cost me $75. That was like 7-8 years ago. So everything's relative. But I do think that the price there is a little bit on the high side, but it wouldn't dissuade me from going to see it if I really wanted to go and see it. Right now we're just killing some time because it's free air conditioning. As in sea life or as in sea life? Yeah, it's a good mean, sea life,
yeah.
In Thailand. Yeah.
Little meetings.
Thailand is a great place to actually live. It's just so much fun if you don't go overboard with the money thing, you know. Okay, so where are we going to now? So we've got a escort.
You want to show them the food court?
Oh, the food court. Everybody loves a food court. And of course, one of the universal things that people come to Thailand for is the food. So we can have a bit of an idea of what we might be paying for. You've got your KFC. How do you compare KFC prices to America?
I don't know, but I apologize in advance for bringing it here.
KFC here actually tastes good. Taco Bell. Remember what was that Demolition Man? Every restaurant became Taco Bell.
Taco Bell here since they opened.
I've not had a Taco Bell here either. We got Sunrise Tacos. They're pretty good.
Tacos.
Yeah, Sunrise Tacos are pretty good. There we go. We got a Burger King.
Come on, man, show them some of the good stuff. Forget about that American fast food junk.
The American fast food, that's what they recognize. If I put that up there as Coco Ichibanya, Coco Ichibanya.
Coco Ichibanya.
Yeah, okay. It would mean nothing.
No,
KFC,
but look how nice it
Burger
is.
King,
Oy,
that's the names that the Americans know. Otoyo. This is quite popular around the MK restaurants. It's what would you call MK? It's like a suki, isn't it?
It's a make your own. You put it in a soup pot and you boil everything. It's very healthy.
Yeah.
No fried. It's really quite good.
I know, this boost juice gets talked about all the time.
Yeah,
it's just freaking juice, man.
Yep, but popular. Now this is one of my favorite Thai restaurants in a mall. Very good quality, fair price, very good, very consistent. All the malls, the big malls have them.
Moss Burger. I'd go on Moss Burger over a what do you call it? What was the other burger? What, the Burger King any day. It's sort of it's a Japanese style burger, and they just do it a lot better. What do we got over here?
The dessert fans.
Oh yeah, the stuff that goes in your waist.
Yep.
What's that? 185 baht a piece, is it?
Not cheap.
Not cheap, yeah. It is Siam Paragon after all. trying to make yourself stand out in a food mall. I think they've done not a bad job of the flower arrangements here. What do you reckon? Tong Yoi Cafe.
Never heard of it actually, but it is quite
Well,
nice.
the price, 120 baht for that. Looks like all canon bone.
Yes, I know one.
Rice crackers, mango jelly, crispy. Yeah, that's all the desserts. It's a cafe, I guess. Cafe with cake. Why not?
You can eat cake to your heart's content here in Thailand, so don't come here thinking you're not going to get delicious dessert. You will.
It's the answer to life, the university, everything. Eat more cake. Okay, I do like my coffee, but seriously, you know, morning person coffee, Mr. Rum and Raisin, Milkman, Sleepyhead. Well, they're making up new names. African Joe. Just give me a coffee, man. Latte yen. That's iced coffee. Does me fine. Yeah, I do have a particular bean I like, which is available from the Big C. It's Cafe Clima. Yeah, it's a very.
You have your own grinder?
I got my own grinder. Yeah.
I'm an instant coffee man.
No, I had 4 days up in Sukhothai drinking that 3-in-1 floor scraping. Okay, it kicks the heart into gear, but God, it doesn't taste like coffee, really.
Here.
What?
Let's show them how many damn places they can come and eat.
Okay, we've got a bit of a strobing going on there. I sorry can't actually fix that for you. This is the way the camera works.
This never ends.
Yeah, so you would never get hungry. Oh, you might get hungry if you didn't bring your wallet with you.
Well, here's my recommendation. Reach out to Wazza, tell him you're coming, tell him you're going to take him out for a nice dinner. He's got lots and lots of places to
buy me
take.
dinner, or buy us dinner, me and Shania, not him.
Shania,
You know.
yeah. Not me.
His audience can buy his dinner, it's all right. Takes me and Shania to dinner, yeah, that's all right. I'm into that one, no problem. I think there's more shops down that way.
There are.
What's this one? Thai street food.
It really is amazing how much new stuff there is in all of these malls. They've redone so much. And look at this beautiful shop here.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but Thai street
food.
Tiki and I ate there a couple of weeks ago. It was awesome.
Yeah?
The food was terrific.
Of course, that's one of the things I never really get to do. I never get to sample all these wonderful places in Bangkok because Shanya's the one who's always picking the restaurant for Wednesday lunch. And of course, I have to apologise, we missed our Wednesday lunch. You know, as you saw in the last video, was she's still PCR test positive for COVID, so we decided we wouldn't go out to lunch from yesterday, or Wednesday. But we did a shot of the local shopping centre and talked a bit of stuff. Did some shopping.
Let me give a message to Shania.
Yep.
Shania, if you get out here more often, Tiki and I will be happy to take you guys to some of these great restaurants. Are you listening, Shania?
Well, the point is, she works 6 days a week when we want to go out, yes. And Wednesday's our day. That's the way it works, you know. You're going to have these little rules. And that's one real key point living here in Thailand. You've got to set what they call boundaries. Setting boundaries.
You're saying you're going to work 6 days a week. That's a boundary?
And that's her boundary. She puts that in on herself.
All right.
You know?
I think we need to go to 5 days a week.
Well,
work an extra hour a day, make up
she's
for
had
that
2
one
weeks
day.
off. You know, like we had a week off for Songkran, now a week off for COVID. So that's about all she can really afford to take off. Otherwise, it's coming out of my pocket for all those little odds and ends, if you know what I mean. Again, sticking to your budget is very important. We're going upstairs, shall we?
Up to you, you're the leader. We're not getting any younger, you know. We got to go out and do more of this fun stuff with our friends, with our ladies. Just get out more and enjoy Thailand and Bangkok. We live here.
But again, it comes down to budgets. You know, as I said, I now can't come into Bangkok effectively 2 of my days before, right? So I've had to cut my Bangkok visits down by 2 days a month. to cover the mortgage. Because effectively, you come into Bangkok, very little change under 5,000 baht, which is sort of way you would work it. What's the top end, what you're spending. Okay, so there might be a few lady drinks in there, but it's not cheap. Okay, it's not cheap hanging out in Bangkok. At least when I'm out my way, I'm not buying anybody lady drinks anyway. So,
oh, we'll figure it out. We just need to do it more.
Yeah.
Because again, it's not like I'm 50 years old or you're 50 years old anymore. We're starting to see
we did make a rule. Once you get to Thailand, you stop aging after 60. That's it.
Correct.
60 is the top age. That's it. You can't.
That's when I got here, and I haven't aged since.
He's 60. I'm 60. That's it. That's as big as we get.
No matter what I say on my YouTube channel, I'm 60.
Yeah, exactly. Where are we now? We're on level. What level is this? This is level 2. I think there's some sports cars up here, isn't there?
Oh yeah, there are some very nice ones, or they used to be. I'm sure they still are.
Hybrid or electric? Xpeng G6. This is another one of these. I think. Full electric. All electric? Yeah. Okay.
Exhaust.
This is the sort of stuff that we're seeing coming out of China. I know people in America probably won't even see these cars because Tesla's being pushed by the government, and if it's not American, it doesn't exist. That's the sort of attitudes I see these days.
The problem really is the Chinese government is subsidizing, so it's very inexpensive for them to make these cars, and they flood the market.
Not only that, the fact that the price of labour in China is about a third of what it is in America as well.
Way less.
Way less, probably even less again. I was being conservative. I tend to think conservatively, if you know the channel that is. I don't try to hype things up or suppress things. This is what it looks like to me, boys. Some young influencer in Adidas there. I don't get any calls. Doesn't worry me. What do we got? Okay, we do. Talking of Tesla. Oh, look, I admit, apart from the Cybertruck, I think most of Tesla models these days look pretty good. Just don't get me started on the Cybertruck.
Oh my God.
Well, price-wise, what are we paying? What are we paying here?
2 million baht, so 55,000.
And what model is this one?
This is the inexpensive one, so.
Model 3, long range.
Where is that? Where do you see that?
Oh, it's just here. I told you about my eyesight.
Yeah, you do have good eyesight.
Yeah, but I can't read that up close. I can read that from here.
I can read it up close.
Yeah, 1949, yeah. For a Model Y, well, long distance, I guess that means, yes. Well, they're not a bad car, but I think this dash arrangement, I think that just looks so dicky. Seriously, why couldn't you put the dash inside the dash? This one's the Model 3 Performance at 2149. Look, not very familiar what the pricing is in America, so I really have no comparison.
$58,000 US right now.
What would you pay in America for that?
I thought they were around 35, 40, but I honestly don't know.
So the difference,
somebody has to tell us.
The difference is our archaic import laws here, and customs duties. Motor vehicles suffer really heavily on bringing, full cars and parts into the country. Again, it's to help build the economy here in Thailand using Thai labour. So
1749.
What one's that one?
1749.
That's the Model Y rear wheel drive. Okay, 1749. And this looks like something out of a cornflakes bucket. I'm sorry.
What is that?
It looks like something you get in a crispy box or something.
I don't understand.
Who come up with that design? Seriously. I do have one question. Can you get Netflix on there?
That's pretty damn big enough to watch it.
Yeah, you probably could watch Netflix. Yeah, seriously. Of course, Minis was one of those sort of things. My first car was a Mini. Okay. It was a Leyland Clubman 1100cc. I paid $500 for it second hand.
Wow.
You know, it lasted until I blew the motor up for the 4th time and I gave up. Yeah, I used to build cars when I was younger, and I think the last edition of my Mini Clubman was a 1310 3/4 waist blueprinted 3570 overhead cam, a cam overlap with a dual downdraft Weber and long extractor pipes. And God, that thing moved, it really did. Mind you, if I'd saved all that money building cars, I could have a much tidier nest egg these days, I tell you. Seriously. The amount of money we spend on cars when we're young.
I said it when this was at M-Sphere. This is the model of the 3 that I would get here.
Yeah.
It's not too expensive, but it's large enough. It'll fit golf clubs, and it's a nice looking vehicle.
Yeah, well, I would
Now,
probably
it's
never.
M Sport. It's not a true
Yeah.
M series. It's not the high performance M, but it's Baz M Sport. But I like this one.
Yeah, I've never been into BMWs, I'm sorry, I just think they're a bit pretentious. Yes, there are people in Thailand who will actually buy a Maserati MC20, yeah. It's definitely outside my price range, I'm sorry. Talking about cars that are familiar, again, I don't know enough about Porsches these days to really make a comparison. What's that? I can see it from here, 8623.
I can see that too. Just
8623. And what is the model here? It's a
This is the Panamera.
Taycan 4S. Taycan
It
4S.
was the same. It was their 4-door.
Yeah. 911 Carrera, which is probably a model people would be more familiar with. What are they paying for that one, huh? 12,365. Yeesh. Well, I don't think we'll elaborate too much on the price of these cars. It's one of the things I've sort of said, you know, the 3 essentials for a good living is a roof over your head, shirt on your back, and good food. And you probably throw a wife in there or a girlfriend.
I was hoping you would throw that in.
Yeah. That might make it the number 4, but those are the 3 things you need for existence. Propagation of the species, you need the girl part, yeah. But aside from that, these things here are toys. You
I like toys. I'm sorry.
can't take it with you.
like toys.
How much fun? Like I have fun
They're
on the
the
motor.
toy.
But here's the other example, right? This is a fun toy, but I can buy 4 Kawasaki motorcycles like mine, right?
But it's not a Harley.
It's just a fucking name.
It's not a Harley.
It's just a name.
Don't matter. It's not a Harley.
Mine will outperform a Harley any day.
Probably.
750 cc's, and it's a great vehicle. No, I'm not selling it.
You're 650. Even I know that.
650, yeah. Did I say 750, did I?
You said 750.
I don't know. Freudian slip. Still outperforms a 750 Harley Davidson anyway. But yeah, these are just toys. You can't take them with you. It's just all about, look at me. Yeah, okay, I got a YouTube channel. Look at me. I'm really not going to go into that particular discussion. He's got a YouTube channel.
Toys are good. If you don't be stupid and don't overspend, toys are good.
We do the YouTube for fun, okay? And if you haven't worked that out, which is why we try to get a couple of videos out a week just to, you know, entertain ourselves, get ourselves out of our comfort zone and do something. But this is what it's all about. This is Thailand, you know. You can have all the toys you want. It doesn't make you a better person.
But you have fun.
What? Well, I have
You
fun.
have fun with your games, and everyone.
I have fun in the MG.
Yeah, let's show
It's a
nice
lovely car.
It's a lovely car.
Cost 780,000 baht, which is a little bit more expensive than what we would have paid in Australia. But again, you know, it's comfortable, it's relaxing, reliable, the whole thing. You know, I don't need to compete with the guys of, you know, $1 million assets and things like that. I don't need to compete. I've never been a competitive sort of person in my whole life. Right? Give me something to do, give me a project to work on, give me anything that you think needs fixing. I'm an engineer, I'll fix it. Yeah, having the fast car doesn't mean a damn thing for me.
Toys are fun.
Okay, he loves his toys. So I'm not going to.
But I don't have many. I only have a couple of toys.
Golf clubs.
Yeah, and a couple of guitars. And
A couple of guitars. But not, he doesn't have a Porsche. He doesn't have a BMW.
No.
So yeah.
We have a 13-year-old Honda Jazz in excellent shape, by the way. Tiki really took care of it.
Yeah, we're gonna get some work done on the wheels. It started the show. It's I think 18-year vintage now. Something like that anyway. But yeah, I'd rather maintain an old car like a Toyota. Keep it, like I think it cost me like 10,000 baht last year in just normal sort of maintenance repairs, plus the fuel you put in. We do have a what do you call it, an LPG kit in the car, so we're actually paying less for our per mileage. There are some cute girls in here. I'm sorry. Hope Shane doesn't watch this video.
I didn't say that.
Anyway, we're going to go say hello to Susie, and then we're going to go and have a few drinks. And look, we'll catch you next week, guys. So, peace out. Stay cool. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe now. Subscribe now. Hit the like. The whole. Sunday does it so much better.